Good morning, children. Yesterday we started the story "The Last Leaf" from the book, and we have done more than half of the story. See, we have to continue. We have already seen that Johnsy was suffering from pneumonia, and that she has lost hope of life. Then she has associated her life with the leaves of an ivy creeper, and when she saw that one weak leaf is still clinging to the creeper in spite of the storm, in spite of heavy rain, her hope for life was revived, and she is now hopeful about living. So she is behaving in a logical manner now. See, Sue hugged Johnsy, then she gave her lots of hot soup and a mirror. Johnsy combed her hair and smiled brightly. In the afternoon, the doctor came. After examining his patient, he told Sue, "Johnsy now has the will to live. I am confident she will recover soon. Now I must go downstairs and see Berman. He is also suffering from pneumonia, but I am afraid there is no hope for him." The next morning, Sue came and sat on Johnsy's bed. Taking Johnsy's hand in hers, she said, "I have something to tell you. Mr. Berman died of pneumonia this morning. He was ill for only 2 days. The first day, the janitor found him on his bed. His clothes and shoes were wet, and he was shivering. He had been out in that stormy night." Actually, Sue is trying to tell Johnsy the truth related to Berman's death, that Berman sacrificed his life for the sake of Johnsy. Then they found a ladder and a lantern still lighted lying near his bed. There were also some brushes and green and yellow paints on the floor near the ladder. Green and yellow colors. So I hope you can, even if I had not told you the summary, you could have easily guessed why Berman was out in the stormy, windy and rainy night, and why he was found lying over there with green and yellow paints. What he was doing, anybody can guess. He was painting a leaf on the wall, and that leaf was so beautifully painted that Johnsy or even others could not make out that it was not real. But because he was an old man, so he could not tolerate the cold weather, he could not tolerate being wet. He was caught by pneumonia and he died. "Johnsy dear, look out of the window. Look at that ivy leaf. Haven't you wondered why it does not flutter when the wind blows? That's Berman's masterpiece." Masterpiece is anybody's best creation, and it will be fully justified if we call this leaf the masterpiece of Berman, because it was reason number one is this: it was so beautifully painted, so artistically painted, that people could not make out that it is not real. And secondly, this leaf saved the life of a young girl. So it will be fully justified to call it the masterpiece of Mr. Berman. He painted it the night the last leaf fell. The actual last leaf of the ivy creeper had already fallen down, and he painted it the same night. So I hope you must have found the story very touching. What is the lesson you have learned from the story? We should not be illogical. We should not associate illogical things like this. It can put anybody's life in danger. Let us discuss the textual questions also. Tomorrow I will send you some extra questions of the story. What is Johnsy's illness? Johnsy was suffering from pneumonia. What can cure her, the medicine or the willingness to live? Other than pneumonia, she was suffering from depression and hopelessness. She has anyhow associated her life with the leaves of an ivy creeper, and she thinks that when the last leaf of the ivy creeper falls, she will die. And more than medicines, a willingness to live will cure her. Second question, do you think the feeling of depression Johnsy has is common among teenagers? Yes, it is common among teenagers. Teenage is a very sensitive stage of life actually. Teenagers are very sensitive, very emotional, very much vulnerable to comments and surroundings. Um, they sometimes they behave illogically also, as Johnsy is behaving like this, but it should not be, and it is actually not as acute in all the teenagers as it is in Johnsy. Third, Berman has a dream. What is it? Berman's dream was to paint a masterpiece. Does it come true? Yes, it finally comes true in the form of the last leaf of the ivy creeper, and we have just now discussed two reasons why we can call it a masterpiece. Number one, it was very beautifully and real like leaf, and nobody could find out that it was artificial, it was painted. Secondly, it was able to save the life of a young girl. Fourth question. What is Berman's masterpiece? Berman's masterpiece was the last leaf of the ivy creeper that he painted on the wall. What makes you say so? Same thing. Sue says it because it was same reason, beautifully painted, and it saved Sue's friend's life. So you should write these 4 questions in your notebook, and tomorrow I will send you some extra questions. Let us see what is there in this long question. Have you ever felt depressed and rejected? How did you overcome such feelings? Share your experience with your classmates. This is the long question that you have to write in your notebook. Write your experience of any time when you were feeling hopeless and how you came out of that hopeless condition. Fine. So these 5 questions has to be done in notebook today. Tomorrow you will get some extra questions, and I'll also tell how many have to be written in notebook. Thank you.